bitches. What's up? Wake up. It's the morning time.
Down to the beating!
Dom.
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, buddy?
Need
How's
volume.
everyone? Morning, Chels.
Need volume. More volume, less Celsius.
Morning, Brian. My volume?
No, my volume.
Okay. Morning, Dan. What's going on? Jason Turner, you're on the screen, dude. Good morning, MP. Woke up in the middle of the night with the worst headache. Sorry, buddy. Morning, Dylan.
Pillow.
And David.
Is that a pillow issue? Never
His
sleep on the
wife.
couch. Never.
Your wife was doing one of these. You were snoring too much. Time to extra hydrate and push through.
Daily Dad's PSA, y'all. If you're above the age of 45, 35 even, just don't fall asleep on the couch. Just don't do it. It feels good. It feels good right then. It's just a big lie. Just go to bed.
Yeah. No, don't ever do that. Sleep is the priority.
I'll even fool myself sometimes and turn the TV off. Doesn't help. How are you?
Fantastic.
How have you been?
Fantastic.
That's good. That makes me happy. I think I've been. I think Wednesday was the last time I was on. I've been listening. I've been seeing I'm seeing some cool, good names that popping up that I haven't seen in forever. Chelsea's back, and like 3 others that I can't remember right now. But that's been good. I heard Fialo come back. Not Fialo. Sorry, no, Deepest. I heard Deepest's name come back for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. David, once again, I'm reminded that you have an entire anthology of podcasts out there that I still have yet to dive into. So I wrote a note. I think that was Friday. I wrote a note to myself over here to check those out. And other things.
So many things. You take a couple days off, and that's what happens, man. But it's cool. You were there. We saw you. We were thinking of you. We were talking about you. And then I had some supporting cast to help me out and come join me on stage and hang out. It was good.
Yeah, good. It was good listening. Hey, Adrian's here. What's up, Adrian? Buddy, friend, pickleball pal.
Nice.
Kristen's playing pickleball tonight with a dog park friend at our rec center. So, Adrian, I get your texts, and I promise that one day, sometime soon, we will play pickleball again. The last time I played with pickleball was with Adrian, but I think that at this point, I think it was 2.5 years ago. Still got my stuff.
Nice. One of those.
Yeah. David, creatine, always. Celsius sticks even. Powdered form.
I can't do that. Chels is banned from the court.
Story time.
He's like a Wolverine out there. She broke a paddle over her knee and then attacked someone.
I wonder if we're playing Chelsea on the court. Is she the kind of person that chucks the paddle like a ninja star, or does she beat you down with her paddle after jumping over the net? What's
both?
What's Chelsea's pickleball rage style?
She chucks it like a ninja star as she's running at you, it bounces off your head. She grabs it midair while jumping over the net and then beats you. It's both. It's always both.
The ninja
Chelsea.
star is just a ruse.
It's the lead in attack.
Yeah.
All right, whoever's good on Sora, put that into Sora and get us a video of Chels doing that. I'm sure her likeness has already been approved by her husband. It's all good. She consented already.
This is Christmas story beatdown. Somebody get that, please. Where's Blaze? Blaze is the only person that it's actually put on. I made an anime version of myself, but it was only 10 seconds. Blaze gave himself 50 pounds of muscle, and I was fooled, y'all. I saw his video, and like I hadn't seen him in a while. I'm like, wow, Blaze got really jacked. But this was like 2 months ago, and like Sora was like just coming online, and I was like, good for him, good for Blaze. And then I realized what it was.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that too. I thought that for a second, and I watched it a couple more times. Like, something doesn't look right about this.
Yeah, but it's convincing and scary and funny, and it's just awesome. The weekend peppered by Dom sending us pictures of him barbecuing what seems to be an entire garden of vegetables and meats. Every meal, every hour. I don't know. It was like after I finish like making sandwiches for my girls or something, and then Dom sending me another grilling picture with nice weather, the pool in the background, and I'm like, thanks, Dom. Thanks.
It was so nice this weekend.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
We're actually pretty good. We're up in the 60s, which is great. I like it. Love it. The sun's coming out a bit more, melting away January, which at this point right now, I think we just want to restart 2026 here. January was just rough around here. It was just like spinning dishes upon spinning dishes, spinning plates. Just kind of revealed some cracks in the way that we operate, and it's just it was sticky and scratchy. So
it's itchy and scratchy. If you're talking about the
you're right,
cartoon.
it was itchy and scratchy, and now we're heading into conference week, where I'm gone 2 nights until like 9. It's busy. We're busy, y'all.
Yeah,
you're all busy too. And we're all taking some time here. That's it.
Chills goes, I left on Friday saying I don't have any plans this weekend. It's more of like, I didn't think I had any plans. I don't ever look at my calendar. My wife and my kids fill the calendar. I fill my own calendar with work stuff, and then I take a break from the calendar when it comes to the weekend. But yeah, we had a one of the kids in our friend group had his 10th birthday, and so he had a game truck and a bounce house, and it was a big to do. That was not at my house. That was not that I just showed up. How do you not remember giant block party and garden?
It's because he does it so much. It's just another day.
I just have a really nice brain.
It's just another day in Dom's life of wearing a hoodie and flip-flops and board shorts and grilling in 60-degree weather. That's all it is. And then sometimes he complains about the rain.
It was 80 this weekend. That's how great. Like that's our freaking February 1. So yeah, it was but it was a good weekend. You know, like I said, that all that grilling was just for me. It was for no one else. That was my meal prep for the week. I ate 0% of it this weekend. It's like actually no, I did have some. Okay, Whew, that was a close one. I did have some. I really was thinking I didn't eat any of it, and I just like snacked my brains out and had pizza and stuff like that. But no, I did have one or two meals,
Yeah.
so better off. I'm hoping to tell my wife, hoping my wife will partake in some of it, but they see all these Tupperware and they think it's just for me, and I'm like, I can't eat all that. That's for you guys too. I'm trying to provide food for you when I'm gone at work. So yeah, I grilled a whole bunch. I finished off my landscape lighting last night or yesterday. Got that all done and dialed in. Played a lot of Roblox video games with the kids. Um, Gave a lizard a bath. The bearded dragon needed a bath. It's kind of stepped in its own shit in like with every leg. So we had to like soak it in a tray, and we had to learn how to bathe the bearded dragon is basically what we did.
Yeah.
Brooklyn loved it because she was just like sitting there, like brushing like you take a toothbrush and you brush it. And so she was just sitting there brushing it. And the lizard was actually enjoying it. And then she got to cuddle with it in a towel as it dried off. So yeah, it was a fun weekend.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bukes.
I hope you have a great day as well, buddy. Also a podcast that I want to check out. I don't know if I was on the day where you gave a little bit of attention to Bukes's. He's got a daily podcast. So many people have so many good things to say, and I'm not making time to listen to it. So, I'm switching my new one book a month from 2025, which was one of my little failures, to checking out a new podcast by our friends. We also had a birthday party. We had a 10 and a half. No, we had an 11 half birthday for Junie, my middle July birthday kid, because July birthdays nobody's around. So we had
Hmm,
eight girls at the house,
interesting.
plus three moms, and it went really well. It was a stayover, which I was talking to a friend this morning at the gym, and he was like, "Yeah, I think the stayover is a big lie, because like a sleepover is a sleepover, right? But a stayover is you definitely have to stay up late because you have to, you know, see the kids off around like 10:30. But it was good. There was like a 10-minute kerfuffle where two girls were kind of butting heads, and
Hmm.
um, eight girls processed it eight different ways. So the three moms and I, which I hung with the moms. I think that's my win of the weekend. We all took two or three girls and like just kind of checked in. Um, and if it was just me and Kristen here with them, I don't know. I'm not totally sure what would have happened. So Elizabeth and Brandy, thank you for being here.
That's awesome.
So it was, yeah, half birthday for the July birthdays, Jels. Give your summer birthday kids some acknowledgement.
Yeah, it's always interesting. So like I think we have kind of like almost a trifecta, right? Like so Bentley's is Valentine's Day, which is always, the weekends get a little tricky with Valentine's Day. Sometimes out here they have like the ski week where we go out and, have President's Day and whatever holidays is around that. There's also the Super Bowl coming this weekend. So his is tricky. Bailey's is a July birthday, so summer, and it's July 7th. So sometimes it falls where 4th of July is the weekend before, the 7th is the middle of the week, and then there's another weekend. That can be very tough. And then Brooklyn's is notoriously Thanksgiving week. So
Mhm.
we hit really good spots. Not really for having friend like it happens a lot. Like they want to have a party, they want to invite their friends, and more often than not their friends are busy. So we've had a lot of those birthdays where you get a little shy of attendance, but
Mhm. My good
it
friend
is what
Andrew
it is.
has a Christmas Eve birthday. So every year, I'm somewhat conflicted because I was like, well, I want to be with my family, but I also want to be with my buddy Andy, who's here celebrating with Jesus, and Jesus gets all the love, and sometimes the Andrews need a little bit of love too. So um, at some point
Chels,
around here,
who plans kids? What are you talking about?
this is
Of course we didn't plan that.
from
You-
the seat of our pants planning here, Chels. I don't know what you're doing here. What are you doing here? I'm glad you're here. It's good to see your name again and hear your voice on Saturday or Friday, whenever it was.
Thursday?
Thursday. Yeah, it's all in blur. February 2nd.
She's committed every Thursday, basically, for the rest of the year. Counting that, obviously.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good morning, Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Dom, did you do the reading?
I don't know if you were
the
cueing
reading.
this, but I was nowhere near it. As soon as you said it, I was like, I did. Of course I did. I actually did all my reading and my journaling this weekend, each day. So I was pretty proud of myself this morning. If I want to jump in and do a, man, I'm so slow on these things. Chat, drop your proud moments, but a lot of time,
stock video photography.
yeah, a lot of times I don't journal on Saturday and Sunday, and so come Monday, I do the journaling for Saturday and Sunday. So Monday I have a lot more homework in the
Mhm.
morning, but this weekend I did it every day. I brought my books into the house. I did it on the couch in front of the kids a couple of different times. So yeah, it was really cool. This month, the month of February, in the Daily Dad, the book we all read, the topic is Love Unconditionally, the Only Thing They Really Want.
Oh, hey, new month.
New month. That I
Yes.
wanted to cover that. New
Yeah.
month. New month, new
month.
topic.
New topic. Second time around. 3
I
weeks.
was dancing,
ready for the
David.
next-
I was dancing in the background. Jason
Yeah.
will tell you.
Yeah. Before we get to that, just a very quick acknowledgement. The last week of January hit at the right time. January was rough. It ended rough. Me and Kristen were having a hard time, just kind of some space getting between us with all the things that were going on. And, I talked a little bit to you guys about in the chat, just some space, just some cracks from like the past opening up a little bit, to the point where like guys just started kind of getting a little bit weird, to the point where like the kids were asking questions and the kids knew it was up. So, we gave a little bit of time to talking with the girls, like, hey, listen, mom and dad are not at our best right now. And, I asked my oldest, like, have you noticed things are a little bit weird this week? And she's like, yeah. So we were vocal about that, told the girls, it's just hard. It's hard adult time, and we want you kids on board with us. So that was a challenge. I always thought I was open until the hard times happen. Then you really have to like vocalize what's going on. So it was good. I'm glad we did that. Thanks.
Yeah,
Jim.
I'm really happy for you and Kristen, because I didn't know exactly what was going on. I just knew that you needed some time. And then when you reached out to us and said that and let us know that and sent us a screenshot of your Daily Dad book with the notes and kind of said how it connected to real life, I was like, that's awesome. I mean, that's what the book is for. That's why you do it daily. That's why you repeat it year after year, because maybe last year it wasn't hitting. Maybe you weren't in a hard time at that moment, but this year you were. So it made more sense this year. Good for you and good for Kristen and good for the kids. Like obviously I think we've read enough of this to know that they're, like that one passage where it was like bring them, like, show them your work. Like, this is part of that, right? Like,
Mhm.
work isn't just defined as like your job or your career or anything like that. Like, that's work you and Kristen are doing. That's the work of life. And so just showing that, like, they already felt the energy or the aura around the house. Um, but you guys bringing them into it and talking to them, I'm sure was a really good family moment, even though it was tough and you guys were struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, kids, they're sponges. We are mic'd up all the time, y'all.
Yep.
That was a huge theme nailed into our heads last month, and I think this was just a great case study for me personally of when you're not feeling your best, you fall back on your habits that you developed. Um, which I think in the past has probably worked, but this is the first time where it was like your habits and how you do your daily is that can be your kind of your safety net sometimes. So thanks to all of you. That's my gratitude for today. But moving on to today, saying the words enough to make your kids cringe, sometimes out loud. Uh, Dad jokes, the I love yous, the missing yous, the how was your days, the curiosity, all those things that the kids probably just kind of get tired of hearing, but at some point they'll remember. I say that
Hope.
because,
Yeah.
sorry, go on.
I was gonna say hopefully get tired of hearing. I think
You're right.
that's like the point of the reading is if you're not saying it, please start saying it. I think Chels could probably jump on board with this. I know I can, like, from my perspective on the way my dad was, like, I didn't hear any of this stuff. And so that was one of my big, deep goals when I became a parent was that I would let my kids know that I loved them and that I was proud of them and that, I'm, happy to go to this or go to that and do all of those things and just building them up as much as I can and being that constant support and not tearing them down or correcting them. Like, I still do a good amount of that stuff, but definitely making sure I double down on the love and support and pride and admiration and all of that stuff.
Mhm.
And like the reading says, like, you can't say it enough. Like, say it until they cringe, drill it into their head so that they know it, so that they come out the other end where we are and they're like, oh yeah, my dad did love me, my dad did think I was enough, my mom did love me, they do
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. One of the what's up, buddy? One of the things today, and by think I mean this. I had a little GPT conversation. Question was, what's the phrase that maybe you grew up hearing that you rolled your eyes at a lot? Never really rolled my eyes, just like the canned response of like I love you too. But like my mom she was always good at saying I love you, and she was always good at saying I miss you, to the point where maybe in my head I rolled my eyes because like, hey, I just saw you. Like I saw you this morning. Um, but I say that to my girls every day. Say it to Kristen every day. Dad was good about, well, I guess dad and mom, they were good about saying that they were proud of us. Um, with sports or whatever. So, and that does carry. Those are the things that kind of echo into the present from the past. And I would say that because of the book and the reading and seeing your face every day and all that and everything comes with it, I'm probably better at it myself.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am. Even going into it with the goal of giving my kids something different than I felt I got, I still feel like the reading, the book, the show, coming here, all the V-Friend stuff that I've learned and gained um, has definitely made, there's always going to be room for improvement. There's always going to be something extra you could have done. There's always going to be, a moment where you slipped up, and it's just like a good reminder and a good place for us to come share all that stuff with all of y'all. And hopefully you guys share as well, and we can talk about it. Jay's dog is back. Haven't seen the dog in a while.
Oh, they're always here. They're always scratching. They're always barking. They're always begging for our attention from outside, barking and everything. They're just saying "I love you." That's all they're saying. That's all they want. Repeated. So
they're funny. They are hilarious. Dash always does this thing where he wants to go out, and then I let him out, but we like leave the door closed, for flies, bugs, insects, just temperature control, whatever it is. And then as soon as I close the door, he'll just go right back to the door, and he'll be like, "Wait a minute, you're not like coming out with me, and you're not like leaving the door open so I can just come and go as I please." And it's like, no, dude, if you want to go outside, go outside. Like, have
yeah.
some what's the word, like have some self-independence or something like that. Like, it's okay to be alone outside sunbathing. Like, you want to be out there, we want to be inside, just whatever it is. Just woke my son up for school. One of my favorite moments of the day. Give him hugs and kisses and make sure he smiles. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Brofit is a big buff dude, but he's so adorable and cute when it comes to his kids and love and support. Like, if you've ever, gotten the chance to meet him face to face. So
I got to meet him face to chest.
I know. I think you, me, Shells, we've all experienced those Brofit hugs. So
Yeah.
I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
I got a dog question for all you guys because you were just talking about the dogs.
That's how our son is, Shells. I'll link up with you there. That's exactly how Bentley is. He comes and just jumps right on my back in bed.
Yeah, those are the best. Even though it wakes me up and destroys my sleep. Dog question. I gotta end on this here because I need to know your feedback here. My big dog, my big fluffy fuzzy dog, which is the loud one that I always have to go outside for. When we go to bed, I'm usually the one that takes the dog to bed. And my question is it better to guide the dog and have the dog walk in front of you? Because every time I do that, she's like looking behind me to make sure that I'm right behind her. Or do I lead so she follows? Is there a better way to do it? Because every night I'm thinking this question to myself, like, is she waiting for me to lead? Because every time I lead, she just stands at the bottom of the stairs like an idiot, stares at me, and I have to go back downstairs again, side by side. Okay, yeah, you do that sometimes.
I don't know, man. I'm the alpha in our house when it comes to just me and the dog. Other than that, like, I'm alpha over no one else. Amy and the girls all alpha right over me. So Dash is the only one. So if he's not already at the top of the stairs in his dog bed, because he was crated, and then his crate moved into each kid's room, and each kid got tired of him because he kind of like dreams and yips and makes noises and stuff like that. So now his dog bed is just right outside our bedroom door at the top of the stairs. So after I say goodnight to each kid, if he's not in his dog bed, like, I'll just at the top of the stairs go, "Dash," and then I'll just point right at the bed, and he just walks right up it and lays in the bed. And then I go to bed. And then once I go to bed, he stirs around and moves and goes and lays in front of another kid. Like, the dude just does whatever he wants now, which I'm fine with.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. Yeah, for the most part, he's a good little dude.
Yeah, Sigma's good. Yeah.
Chelsea's dogs are a-holes.
One dog, my little dog, this girl, This girl just needs my attention all the time, dog. Stay there.
See, Dash doesn't do that. Dash will literally just like sit at the door. Like he doesn't make a single noise or a single move. He'll just sit there and just wait for as long as possible. And the other day I realized we had let him outside. I'd accidentally left him outside for an hour. Bailey and I were sitting there and I looked at her and I'm like, hey, where's Dash? Because we had pulled the curtain because the sun was on the backside of the house. So we pulled the curtain. He was out sunbathing. He came right in just fine. Did not get eaten by a coyote or a mountain lion. Yeah, at our old house, we had a dog door. It was way better. He used to go in and out of the dog door. He used to love it. It was like the best thing ever. I've asked my wife many times if we can put back in a dog door just for him. And she's like, no, I don't want no freaking coyotes or wildcats, because we're right next to the mountain and we've actually seen like a wildcat like on our wall. She's like, if he's just out there all the time.
Wait, I'm sorry. A wildcat like shadow? Is that what you were saying?
I forget the name of the cat, like a bobcat. Yeah, that's what it was.
But you're saying like a shadow of the cat in the house from that window? Sorry, that was I was closing my blender bottle. That was violent. Sorry.
No, I mean, we like looked out our window and there was a bobcat on our wall, like our property wall, like just standing on our wall.
Oh, okay.
So if Dash had the ability to go in and out of the house freely and he was out there and some sort of thing wanted to play around with him, he's just a small little dog,
Well, I'm glad that Dash is still around. Because those cats can be a-holes. Even the house cats. I gotta go. I gotta make breakfast and put pants on. Clean pants.
Dog door, yep.
And underwear.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. See you later. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. We love you. Go tell your kids you love them.
Again and again and again and again.
And they are enough and all those things.
Yes.
What's up, bitches? What's up? Wake up.